Inigo Martinez's departure from FC Barcelona to the Saudi side Al Nasser, I want to believe that I am not the only one who is still shocked by the news. I want to believe that I am not the only one who still decided to be in denial, not to accept the fact that Inigo Martinez, who last season was very, very important and key in our attacks, in our defense, is no longer going to be with us this season. But then we need to understand that we need to learn. We need to be able to move on from it. Emotions aside, the club still has to keep running. And there is only one question I'm asking myself: how exactly is Flick feeling in all of this? Coming to a broken Barcelona where you don't get to spend money, where you don't get to get, the actual signings that you want. You don't get to go into the market and get players that will give you your desired result. You have to just make do with the provision from the club. You just have to make do with whatever thing the sporting director, whatever thing the football academy provides to you. I want to imagine, or I want to understand. I want to try and feel, a tad bit of what Hansi Flick is feeling, because seriously, you would believe when I tell you that it is really, really hard on his career. It is really, really tough on his job as our manager. But at the end of the day, we have all learned to put our trust in Hansi Flick. But the only question is, now that Inigo Martinez has left the club, do we have a replacement in mind? Yes, we all know the financial situation of the club, so we know that it's not looking visible for us to go into the market for a defender. But then the club still said that they are not entirely ruling out the signing of. Going into the market to sign a defender, they are not entirely ruling it out. But the question I still ask myself is, like I asked in my last video, if we eventually sign another defender in the market, how exactly do we get to register that player? Because the ones that we have, say Joan Garcia and Marcus Rashford, we are yet to still register those ones. And now we want to go into the market again for another defender. Getting another defender, okay, maybe that is not going to be a problem. Now, the problem that I think we're going to have after signing a defender eventually is going to be registering the player. I want you guys to bear in mind that there is no replacement for Inigo Martinez. There is no player out there that I think is going to give us the kind of quality that Inigo Martinez gave us as a left centre back in the club. But then, we can always sign a left centre back. We can always sign a centre back that has a profile that is somewhat similar to that of Inigo Martinez. And the one person, aside Schlotterbeck, obviously, that I have in mind right now is Marmol. In my last video, I stated that Inigo Martinez's, Inigo Martinez was so crucial in the club, especially in our build-up plays. He was able to give line, this long range passes, and he knows how to break to break through tight spaces with the ball. And so he came to the team, or let me say, the 2 years he spent with Barcelona, he spent just 2 years, but then he came with two key strengths for the club. When Inigo Martinez is playing through deep blocks, he finds a way through, he finds a way to break through the deep blocks. And when Inigo Martinez is playing in a game or that has so much pressure, when Inigo Martinez is under pressure, he calmly finds a solution. Now he offers so much in our attack, he offers so much in our build-ups, and now that is the quality that I say we should look for whenever we want to sign another left centre back, which is why I'm suggesting Mika Marmol. Mika Marmol is a left centre back who can equally play as a left back, and he excels so well in possessions. Now he is a La Masia product who left when it seemed. We all know how difficult it is breaking into the first team of the squad. Now that Mika Marmol finding it difficult to break into the first team, decided to leave Barcelona, for more playing time. And he has been really, really key. He has been really, really good. He has improved really, really well with Las Palmas. And we all know Las Palmas is a team with, their style of play is a possession-based style of play. In 2024-2025 season, Las Palmas was managed by Coach Pimienta, who demanded dominance on the ball. The team then averaged the second highest possession in La Liga with 59%, and Marmol started in all 36 games that he was available for. He is also an aggressive centre back with solid pace, and even though he doesn't possess great height, I mean, even though he's not entirely that tall, he still has the pace. Now, when Barcelona is playing out from the back and we're taking responsibility in possession, Mamo is a player that we can entirely rely on. And I'm not saying this for us to use him on those very biggest, I mean, those big games. But there are matches, there are games. It's better than nothing at all. It's still to a level at squad depth for to a level give us squad depth. I mean, since Hansi Flick already tried Gerard Martin as a left centre back. And going forward, Alejandro Balde is obviously our left back with Geoffrey Torrent. Obviously, I mean, with the look of things now, Geoffrey Torrent is definitely going to make it to the first team. So Geoffrey Torrent being the backup option for Alejandro Balde as our left back. Gerard Martin could then play as a left centre back, but we can also get Mika Marmol to also, like I said, it doesn't necessarily need to play in those very big games, but then there are some games, especially when we're playing out from the back, we can always count and rely on him. And also, I mean, it can definitely add value in games where we need quick and precise ball circulation to break down opponents, as we often experience in our La Liga matches. Now, with the level of pace that Mamol has and with his proactive style of play, I think he's going to fit into the squad, considering the fact that we as a team, Barcelona as a team, plays the high defensive line. We play possession-based ball. We want to dominate. We want to dominate matches. We want to dominate games. I mean, let me say, I don't want to hear. We dominate games. We dominate matches. We play the high defensive line. We want to quickly win the ball back after losing it. Now, the more possession based a team is, the more Mamo gets to shine in the squad. So I feel if Mika Mamo comes to Barcelona, he might. I mean, I can say 65% get to be able to shine at the club. Now you're going to ask me, okay, why is she saying this? I'm saying this because he's likely to leave Las Palmas this summer. And there's a saying in my place, Enito Kupadi, Enito Masi. He wants to leave, and we also need a left centre back. So I don't think it is a bad idea if Barcelona goes for a player like Mika Marmol. And don't forget, like I said, he's coming from a team that plays Las Palmas, a team that plays possession-based football, and so it's going to be so easy for him to blend into the squad. He's already familiar with La Liga, valuable La Liga assets. And most importantly, he knows Barcelona. He's a La Masia product. And so the style of play is not going to entirely look strange to him. So he's going to blend perfectly into the team. So, I mean, if you're really looking, if you're looking to go all out for a left centre back, if the club eventually decides to go all out for a left centre back, I think if Schlotterbeck is not going to be possible, I think this is another possible option that we should look at. I think this is another possible profile that we can consider in order to fill in for Inigo Martinez. The truth is, nobody is going to be able to replace Inigo Martinez. The kind of spirit he played with the kind of spirit he played with at the club, the leadership quality, everything Inigo Martinez stood for as a Barcelona centre back player. I don't think there is any player out there that will be able to give us that level of quality. But then we can always get something similar. We can always get something very close to the quality that he brought to the club. So once again, Mika Marmol is a profile that I really would appreciate if Deco can look into. Hopefully, he's already doing his own work. Hopefully, he's already doing his own work in order to bring one centre back, maybe not Mika Marmol. I mean, like I said, this is just my thoughts. This is just what I feel, or this is just one of the many options that I think Barcelona could go for. But I mean, at the end of the day, I always tell you guys something. This is just my thoughts. I would sincerely love to know what you guys make of this. Do you think Mika Marmol to Barcelona is going to absolutely make sense? Or do you think Mika Marmol to Barcelona is Doesn't make any sense. Just be blunt with your words. Do not consider how I'm going to feel about it. But the truth is, I am still saddened about, Inigo Martinez's departure. And so I think I sat down and on paper, I am thinking of every viable option to fill that loophole. And so, yes, I was able to come up with Mika Marmol filling that position. But yeah, I'd love to know your take. I'd love to know what you make of this in the comment section. Do you think Mika Marmol could succeed in Barcelona? If you think he would succeed in Barcelona, or if you think he's one viable option for us, please let me know that in the comment section. And if you think otherwise, please also let me know that in the comment section. And as you do this, please don't forget to like, share. And if you're new to this YouTube channel, you're welcome. Please don't forget to subscribe and also turn on your notifications so you can get to know whenever I post a video. Of course, my name still remains Adejoke Adebisi to the new faces. And as always, Visca Barça, Visca El, Catalunya. And yes, I'll see you guys again right after our game. But until then, stay tuned. And yes, I love you so, so, so much.